And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the fifth race of Season 3 of the Mobil Cup Series as we prepare for the Titanic 300 to be run here at Auto Club Speedway here in California. We prepare for 42 drivers to take to this racetrack. Only one of them is going to take the victory. The other 41s will be looking to next week to try and get a win. Logan Wilson had to qualify his way and actually got the final transfer spot to get into this race, and he must have one steady piece in that Ream Chevrolet because he's on the pole for this race, and he'll start alongside of the Pilot Toyota of Kenny McCurry. Then you've got back there in row 2, you've got Matthew Rodriguez, who has been to victory lane this season already. He won at, I believe it was Las Vegas. And alongside of him, you've got Jacob Bell in the 04, making his first career start in the 04 car, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is his first career start in the Mobil Cup Series. So we will let these cars roll off, and we will then show you the starting grid, which contains the 42 drivers that are in this field. The command to fire the engine has been given. They'll complete 2 laps. And here's the starting grid, brought to you by Zolo's Italian Restaurant in downtown Franklin, Tennessee. No doubt about it, we're in for one exciting race here today. Who's going to go to victory lane? We have no idea, but we got 25 laps to find out here at Auto Club Speedway. These drivers will have to make pit stops this time because this is a longer race than the Truck Series race was. Truck Series, they were able to make it for the full 15 laps, so we got 25 this time, and the green flag is waving. Logan Wilson going to try and get the run down here into turn 1 to start to pull away. Oh, there's a wreck already in the back. Caution is out. Oh, Brendan Allen almost turns Alex Filter. Oh, man, there's big wrecking going on back there. I'm hearing a lot of spinning, a lot of hitting the wall. We'll look and see who's involved in that in just a moment, but Alex Filter has been able to get to the inside of both Matthew Rodriguez and Logan Wilson to go to the front. Pretty certain he's going to be the one leading them down to the caution. Oh, there goes Logan Wilson, our pole sitter. Oh, and there goes Joe Davis, our points leader. Or not our points leader, but he's running that well in the points. There have been 4 or 5 separate wrecks on this very first lap. Filter is going to lead him down. Jacob Rodriguez is involved. Jake Baskiger is involved. There's Jack Richards. There's Joshua Courier. Tim Walsh. Jay Juke. Both of them making their first career starts here. Garrett Hay. Jake Cole. Tony Speed. There's Brendan Allen, Joe Davis, our Daytona winner, Logan Wilson, our pole sitter. Oh my goodness. Damage to Carter Keselowski making his first career start. Christian James has sustained some damage. Points leader Adam Chambers there. Looks like he's okay. But the caution is out, and oh my goodness gracious, we have had a lot of drivers involved in this. Pit stop's going to start to be made. First one going to be coming down this time is going to be John Worry. He's got Kenny McCurry behind him. Timmy Pacioli also coming down pit road. And also, I can't tell who that is back there. Couldn't tell exactly because of the black kind of widescreen thing here that they have to tell you speeds and everything and positions that they're running. Should be able to tell in a moment, though. Oh, yeah, that's Adam Rose. Adam Rose in the suave Chevy Impala. Jake Cole on pit road as well. It's just a simple gas and go for John Worry. Same for Kenny McCurry. Looks like a gas and go for some drivers trying to maybe stretch it on fuel for the end of this race. But let's take a look and see what we're under the caution for. Several incidents occurring on lap 1. Okay, here's the first one. This was just after crossing the start-finish line to get the green flag. Arnold Columbia gets into Jake Baskinger, sends him down into our Phoenix winner, Trent Dunham. And I think this may be where Jacob Rodriguez gets involved, but Baskinger comes down. He's going to scrape the wall. And then he comes back up the racetrack, I think, and this is what causes wreck number 2. Comes up in front of Jacob Rodriguez, Garrett Hay, Jacob Lawler's involved, Joseph Bryant gets a piece of it, Jack Richards, Tony Speed, Joshua Courier, Dylan Young gets a piece, Dylan Poteet is involved, Bob Fergus is involved, Chevy Gilliam, Stephen Dillon, Daniel Schwab, that's one of the Lilly trucking cars, I can't tell if that's Tim Walsh or Brendan Allen, Jake Cole's involved, and that was what the second wreck was, so both the first and second wrecks occurring pretty much one after the other. First wreck actually kind of causing the second wreck, and that's a tough, hard hit for a lot of drivers. Let's see what happened to the third wreck now. Okay, here we go. Looks like contact between Kenny McCurry and Emilio Navarrete sends Navarrete up and into Logan Wilson, our pole sitter, and he's just going to go up. Luckily for him, it's just a solo car spin, but there is some pretty extensive rear end damage to the Rheem Chevrolet. Tough break for a guy who had to qualify his way into this race, had the pole, and it just all goes south in one single lap. But we are now ready to go back under the green flag, so let's get ready for the restart. Signal of 1 to go has been given. Alex Filter leads Matthew Rodriguez, and I believe that's Samet Ozkan running in the third position. He had to qualify his way, and he's making his first career start. Good run for him. Sean Galligan and Dougie Shears complete the top 5. There are some drivers that are out of the race already, and they include Garrett Hay, Joe Davis, our Daytona winner, Jacob Rodriguez is involved, Jake Baskinger is out, Jack Richards out, Tony Speed, Jay Juke, making her first career start, is out, along with Joshua Courier and Tim Walsh, who also is making his first career start. He's retired from the race as well. So a tough break for a lot of drivers here on lap 1. We've given you the top 5. Let's go through a little bit further, show you the top 10. Jacob Bell is 6th, 7th is Jake Johnson, 8th is Arnold Columbia, Emilio Navarrete is 9th, and Sean Henley completes the top 10. Then we got Anthony McCurry 11th, John Dillon 12th, John Worry is 13th. He was the first car to make a pit stop. Then you got Kenny McCurry in 14th, 15th is Timmy Pacioli, Adam Rose 16th, 17th Michael Harvey, Adam Chambers, our points leader, runs in 18th, 19th is Chevy Gilliam, and Dylan Poteet completes the top 20. Jake Cole has returned to the racetrack after getting some damage. He is 1 lap down to the leaders, though. But who knows, he may be able to pick up some more spots. He's currently running, as we prepare to get the green flag, in the 33rd position. So Alex Filter will lead them down. Filter is, from what I can remember, Filter really was very good, actually, in the Mobil 1 Cup Series in Season 1. He wasn't around for Season 2, and now he's returned in Season 3, as he now loses the lead to Matthew Rodriguez, who's looking for his second win this season. But Alex Filter drove the number 84 car for Red Bull Racing in the Mobil 1 Cup Series Season 1, and if memory serves me, he did fairly well in that ride, so Mobil Cup Series, he must seem pretty at home at, and Sean Henley is into the fence. I saw him get turned up in the fence in turn 3, and the caution is waving as there's going to be a 3-wide battle down to the line, which I'm pretty sure Rodriguez on the high side is going to win. He is indeed. Jacob Bell 2nd, Smed Ozkan 3rd. Caution is out, and I know Henley was one driver I saw involved. Adam Rose is yet another, and Alex Filter is another one, along with Dougie Shears and Sean Galligan. A lot of our top contenders involved in this one. Jake Johnson has sustained damage also, and the caution is waving. There's what's left of Henley's car. Got about 5 or 6 of our top 15 contenders involved in this. Let's see what happened. Well, driver that starts this wreck, John Dillon in the 22, it looks like. Watch him get into the left rear quarter panel there. Further back, I think Adam Rose and Dougie Shears make some contact. Yeah, John Dillon turns Sean Henley right up into Jake Johnson, Alex Filter. Sean Galligan absolutely nowhere to go. And then Adam Rose and Dougie Shears are just going to come plowing in too. They have nowhere that they're able to go as they make contact. And all 6 of those race cars, they were running inside the top 20 at that time, and that's a tough break for all those drivers. Alex Filter actually led them down to the restart, and he's involved in this. And That's just a tough break for a lot of drivers there. A lot of top contenders taken out in one wreck. Pit stops being made as they will come down pit road. Few drivers staying out, that being Joseph Bryant. He will stay out and lead a lap in the 89 car. Joseph Bryant, of course, we haven't talked about him, and we really should, because he ended up picking his first career Truck Series victory yesterday in the Titanic 200 as they complete their service. And boy, oh, contact between Matthew Rodriguez and Logan Wilson. Oh, there's a wreck on pit road. Emilio Navarrete is involved. And Logan Wilson isn't even in his pit box. He hasn't gotten to his pit box yet. And Matthew Rodriguez has sustained some damage to his car. I think Logan Wilson's actually going to have to, he'll have to pull out and come back in. But that was pretty bad. Contact on pit road. Looks like Sean Galligan in the 64 there, getting his service completed. He's gotten the damage repaired to his race car. He will return to the racetrack. Not so lucky for some others, and we will show you who they are in just a moment. Well, we are under the caution for the second time today. We are getting ready to go back to green flag racing with Joseph Bryant, maybe trying to go 2 for 3 this week. He will not be able to go 3 for 3 if he wins this race because he has not qualified his way into the Snickers Cup Series race tomorrow. But drivers that are out as a result of that wreck include Jake Johnson, Alex Filter, Adam Rose, and Sean Henley. So a tough break for those drivers as they have retired. And also, another little story that's forming here is Matthew Rodriguez. You can see the front end damage to his race car, but he did not come down pit road. He is actually still running in the 9th position. Going to be a lot of speculation as to whether that's going to affect his race car during the course of the day. So we told you Bryant is the leader. He has not made a pit stop. Everybody else has. As Jacob Bell is 2nd, Anthony McCurry is 3rd, Kenny McCurry is 4th, Adam Chambers 5th, Michael Harvey 6th, Timmy Pacioli runs 7th, 8th is Samet Ozkan, 9th is Matthew Rodriguez, 10th is Chevy Gilliam. Then we got Arnold Columbia in 11th, 12th is Daniel Schwab, 13th is John Dillon, 14th Bob Fergus, 15th John Worry, Emilio Navarrete 16th, 17th is Christian James, Dylan Poteet runs in 18th, 19th is Jacob Lawler, and completing the top 20 is Brendan Allen. So Joseph Bryant trying to pick up not only his first Oreo Truck Series victory, but his first Mobil One Cup Series victory. As a matter of fact, the Mobil One Cup Series is the only series that I can think of. No, Snickers Cup Series too. But the Mobil One Cup Series that Joseph Bryant has some experience in. He raced in Season 1 along with Alex Filter, driving the number 70 car, if I remember correctly, for Haas Racing. But he is going to get bypassed in a hurry. That's the non-fresher tires right there, affecting Joseph Bryant early in this event. As Jacob Bell and Anthony McCurry, who did make pit stops, they're going to go to the lead. And everybody's just bypassing Joseph Bryant. That may have cost him right there. And the other thing that may have cost him is he may end up having to, if this thing goes into a long green flag run, he may have to come down pit road and get tires and stuff and fall a lap down. As the caution is waving once more, Anthony McCurry is going to lead them down under the caution flag. This time it's for Daniel Schwab and Trent Dunham. Looks like Brendan Allen may have gotten a piece of it as well. Emilio Navarrete, John Worry, Bob Fergus. They also are involved, and Christian James is having trouble getting down pit road. I don't think he can see. Christian James hit the pit wall there, but I don't think he can see. He can't tell where he's going. He's got to rely on his spotter because of the hood crunched up there. So James is involved, Daniel Schwab is involved, and Anthony McCurry leads the way. Let's see what we're under the caution for once again. Here's a look. They were actually about 3 wide, actually 4 wide. Emilio Navarrete stuck his nose right in between Bob Fergus and Daniel Schwab, and that's not going to work at a track like this. And Fergus up the racetrack. Oh, John Worry, just an innocent victim, just got clipped and sent up the racetrack. He had no idea what was going on behind him. And Schwab, Christian James, Emilio Navarrete, Worry, they're all involved in this, and that's a tough break for those drivers. But watch Christian James in the 66 car. We're going to fast forward just a little bit. He cannot see where he's going. Right here. He cannot see where he's going. He actually gets turned around again by Dylan Young after Young, Amy Nathan, and Dougie Shears make contact. But he can't see where he's going. Let's go on board with him as he gets his car turned around again. Okay, that's from his roof. We're going to go into his cockpit. See how less visibility there is right there? And so he's got to rely on his spotter, and his spotter is telling him where to go. And he's trying to maneuver his race car as he tries to get it down pit road. We're going to go into a regular time here. And here he is. He's trying to drive, make sure he doesn't hit anything, and right there he nails the pit wall. I mean, he couldn't see. There's no doubt about that. He can't see. There's no visibility, but that blew up his engine right there when he hit the pit wall as well. I think we may have some more pit stops going on. I would be surprised if we saw Joseph Bryant and Matthew Rodriguez coming down pit road. They were losing a ton of spots on that last restart. Lots of drivers coming down pit road this time. Anthony McCurry, Jacob Bell leading them down. A few drivers did stay out. Who was it? It may be Jake Cole, who's actually a lap down. He'll have to make pit stop the next time by if he does. Yeah, that's Jake Cole's 41 car. So everybody on the lead lap actually making pit stops here halfway in this event on lap 23. Be interesting to see who has the best pit strategy here at this point. Matthew Rodriguez, he's in. There's our pole sitter, Logan Wilson. Oh, Samet Ozkan is gone. So too is McCurry, John Dillon, McCurry, Bell, Harvey, and everybody else completing their pit service, and they're away. Joseph Bryant, you see how far back he actually fell, and Logan Wilson's running over the guy on pit road. That's not very nice. So Samet Ozkan leads this race for the first time in his career. He leads a lap, so Samet Ozkan leads the way. He's making his first career start. Drivers that are out as a result of that previous wreck include Daniel Schwab, Christian Janes, Emilio Navarrete, and Bob Fergus. We have less than 10 laps to go, which means that Jake Cole, who I believe is actually at the tail end of this line, yeah, Jake Cole is actually one lap down in 25th, but this is going to be a single file restart now for the rest of the race. Samet Ozkan leads. Anthony McCurry runs in second. John Dillon runs in third. Both of them have been to victory lane in the Truck Series this year, but neither one of them have a Mobil and Cup Series victory to their credit so far in Season 3. Kenny McCurry runs in fourth. Jacob Bell, in his first start, trying to make a good run here today. He's running very well in fifth. Michael Harvey is sixth. Timmy Pacioli, our defending Mobil and Cup Series champion, runs in seventh. Eighth is our points leader, Adam Chambers. Ninth is Arnold Columbia, and Chevy Gilliam completes the top 10. 11th place is Jacob Lawler. 12th is Stephen Dillon. 13th is Matthew Rodriguez. 14th is Sean Galligan. And 15th is Dylan Poteet. We're actually, one thing I'm noticing about Dylan Poteet is that, looking through here, I believe, now this is just speculation from my part, based on what I remember, but I believe that if Joshua Courier, or there's somebody, if someone does not finish well enough, Dylan Poteet may be able to move into the top 35 in points with a good run today.